Percy Amuagogo, that's Perseverance. Perseverance, yeah. I was born in La. That's a native of La. This is my second home because my mother was born here, and we wanted to come back and give back to the village and the community. So we started with a library. That's a community library, which we built about 5 kilometers from here, and then we put up a clinic, which in the near future will turn it into a hospital. So we are working on this casting the sword for the maternity. The way it's attached to this, I'm going to separate it and then build the nurses' quarters here. And then we realize that education is the key to everything. But day in and out, education is becoming more expensive. It should be totally free. The government will claim free, but it's not free. So we started it in La with 12 children. And before I left there, we have over 400 children. Then we moved the school to Obom area. There's a new one there too, which we have over 500 children. As we are talking here in these communities, we have over 170 children on a scholarship, which we provide them logistics and other things to support them. So that is how it all started. But it was my big brother who started it first. But unfortunately, he passed away, and I have to come and continue the work. So that's what we are doing. And then we are trying to also celebrate the emancipation because I was a Pan-Africanist, a member of the AAPRP, that is all revolutionary wing of Kwame Nkrumah. So Kwame Nkrumah is, I'm not NPP, I'm not NDC, I'm none of them. I only follow the policies. That is the social interventions and other things. So I don't do politics. And then we decided that normally when we bring the people from outside, we sleep in Caicos. And then early in the morning, around 5 a.m., we have to travel all the way here, which is the inconveniences and all those things. So we decided to put houses that can accommodate them. So instead of staying in Fusu or staying in Caicos, then it should be here. Everything should involve environmental friendly. That is not to destroy it, but to rebuild it again. And as you know, the global warming and everything. So we are doing planting the trees for credit, that is carbon credit. It's not much, so that's something small coins. But then the way they are destroying the forest and everything, one day they will come and pay here and look at the trees. Yeah, maybe I won't finish it, maybe I'll finish it. But somebody will also come and continue from where I'll be in the minute. So that's why we are putting it up. So far, we're able to employ over 200 people on a shift basis. And the permanent for now 37. And those ones are temporary. So far, so good. Things were going on well. But it's very, very expensive. As you can see, it's solely pre-financed by me. So it's very difficult. I mean, if you don't start, you won't get anywhere. So you have to start from somewhere. Then also to let them know. And then also we are building affordable houses for them, especially those who fall within the territory. We are building 2 bedrooms, kitchen, toilet and bath and everything for them. We are building churches also fall within the jurisdiction and all those things. So not only social interventions, but religiously we are also helping for them to build the churches and all those things.
Okay.
We hope one day they also emulate it and do it to the people, as the prophet said, do unto others as I'm doing to you. So they also learn. Now we are teaching them how to do so, so, paraso. We have started it already as a pilot project. And then also we are building ovens for the beads. And what we realize is the bottles don't rust or dissolve. When it goes into the soil, it's permanent. So we decided to build a bead factory. There's a one that we had this one, which we have built the oven, the local one. So That one works well. Then we'll do about 6 or 7 of them, so that they can be a sort of employment for the people in the because now the cocoa is not used like it used to be again because of the global warming, the season changes and all those things. So now they have to put in more chemicals before they can get something small from it. That's why I'm not interested in cocoa. Tree doesn't take much. Even rubber plantation is far better than the cocoa, but people don't even know. Because you harvest cocoa once a year, the minor and then the major season. And look at the grounds. They keep on farming and farming without treating the soil. So it doesn't yield like it used to yield. If you pass here, you see a lot of cocoa that has been stopped there. And there's nothing. And also now, in the US and other places, coconut milk is very expensive. Because we use it for ice creams and everything. So that is why we are planting the coconuts. So if that one work, then we start buying from others and then processing it into coconut oil and milk and all those things. It's a long-term project, which will not end with me. I will do my best, but the best will be the continue with them. And then also, when I came there, I've destroyed most of the rivers by pulling all the water and taking the fishes out and all those things. So I decided to use the police, which has a lot of misunderstanding between them. But then we are going to put up more fish ponds. That's fish farming to teach them, and then also so that the children can have more protein instead of destroying the river before getting a fish or something. Or they can work side by side, and you still get what you want. Yeah, so that's why we have. And then when we are outside the country, people thought Africans live in the jungle with all the animals and all those things. But believe me, there are some of the children who haven't even seen, how do you call it, porcupine before, ostrich before. They haven't seen one before. But outside, they thought all the children knows everything. So if you should have come earlier, you see the school children, they were here, and the church people, they were here to look at them. They haven't seen one before. You see, so we want to change those beliefs and all those things, and then see how best we can create more employment at the same time not destroying the environment. I'm happy to put it up. So there are some of the motivations or objectives that we try to put together. As we go along, we keep on developing, changing, and the raw materials are here too. So there's a cousin who also joined us. He's a patent of activated carbon, which the raw materials are in abundance. They're not of the palm oil, palm this thing and all those things. It's coconut. You can use it to produce activated carbon, which can be used by the gold refinery or minerals refinery. In the water we drink, that's the same thing they use to purify it and all those things. So we'll put up the factory here in the future. We call it 10 years development plan. So he was here, I think, early this year to do the survey. And we realized we are close to Praso and other places, which they just dumped them. You see, and if we can do that, we can employ more people. Because this time they can't rely on the farming again anymore, like it used to be, because of the population is growing and all that. We hope things will be okay. It's a community-based project, so they will support us and also support them, and then we work out. So when it grows big, then I will invite partners to join together. Normally when you start it in Ghana, you know the capital, nobody would like to help, nobody would like to join unless they see something. You see, so that's what we are doing now. So some of the trees that are endangered will be protected. For instance, I have about 3 Odun trees here. I don't cut them. For this side, they don't have one anymore. Everything is gone. Yeah, so So all those trees that are here already, some are over 400 years old, some are 300 years old, 200 years old. We want to maintain them so that the children who come or the generation will come and see them. Because the island will take over 100 years for Odum tree to just grow like this size. Over 100 years. So you can just imagine how long are we staying here on this earth? At least 70. The rest is bonus. You see, that's some of the main reasons why we put them together. We have a porcupine from Burkina Faso, and then we have about 6 or 7 species of snakes. That is talking of the viper, and then the other ones, python. Did you see the python? Yeah, we used to have 3, but 2 next to, and then we have the vipers, which are the most poisonous snakes in Africa. We have the cobras. We used to have the green mandas. We used to have the green mandas, but then we lost them too because we don't have a place to keep them. We have the alligator, we have the ostriches, and then we have the peacocks. And then we have the hawks. We have about 2 or 3 species of the hawks. Probably some of them has escaped. And we keep them just for them to be familiar with the environment, and then we release them. And then now if you release them, it will be in somebody's soup. Yeah, so we want them to be just okay with the environment, and then we keep them. We have the squirrels, we have the hyenas. I don't know their technical name, but we know we have different species of the hyenas, or the bush dogs and all this. And then we have the aquajansa, which is in between the cat and the dog. We have chameleons. We keep on bringing them because we haven't finished with their habitat. We will keep them. So we are warning, we are fencing the whole. That's around 200 acres. So we are fencing them. When we finish, then we release them in it. And then we have applied for the other ones, the warthog, the baboons. We have about 2 monkeys here. That's the Mona monkeys. But we'll bring the other species if the place is completed. That's what we are working on now.
Thank you.